Jacqui-Lee Pryce for Shadowboxruk UK. Completely forgot where we are.
We are at Wembley Stadium.
We are.
To take over. Basically, I'm with Jackie here. We're at Wembley Stadium. We just had the press conference for Usyk versus Dubois 2. Big rematch. 90,000 people in attendance plus on Saturday night. DAZN pay-per-view. And yeah, it's all happening.
So I'm lucky that I've got a professional. These YouTubers.
Oh yeah, who needs them?
Who needs them?
No, we definitely do. Did you enjoy the presser?
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, yes and no.
on.
Yes and no.
What
so
am I supposed to do up there, Jackie?
No.
What do you want me to do, Jackie?
I tell you what made me laugh though. The way that you just went, it's not me! I didn't say it! I didn't say it wasn't me! It was them over there!
I had to. I've had
Listen.
Yeah, they all end up coming for me at some point, didn't they? So nearly my arse went when Usyk put it on me.
Well, I was trying to be polite, but yeah, it did.
Of course.
So just for people that are tuning in that haven't probably seen the press conference yet, Dev bottled it, basically. He
What
was...
do you mean bottled it? What am I supposed to do? If Usyk says, are you thinking these things, what am I supposed to do? Stand up to him and go, yeah? Or
Yeah, go on, son. Yeah.
Imagine that, because I'll end up hurting him and then he can't fight on Saturday.
It's true.
No one needs that, do they?
It's true. It's true. All those people have paid their money for
exactly,
a ticket.
exactly.
Yeah, it was quite. Yeah. To be fair, I always wonder if you get paid any extra money because
Danger money.
Yeah, no, you've been in some situations where I think, Dev, bless you, you might get an uppercut.
I'm sure if something like that does happen, that could make me fairly rich. But it's no, there is no danger money at the moment.
Maybe you need to when you're doing your contract again, you need to probably get a little clause in there.
A little bit extra in there. To be fair, I've never actually felt in danger. Apart from maybe TJ Sahni in the Nick Ball press conference, he was more looking at me than he was Nick Ball because he didn't like my questions.
Yeah, there is
that was pretty tense.
Listen, to be fair, that is your job, but some people take it. You do kind of try to, and actually, one thing I will say, you're very good at sort of. You'll say, "Oh, he said," and then you'll go and he said as well over there, or she said, and some people take it a little bit too seriously, though, don't they, Dev?
You've got to have fun up there. This is a show.
Yeah.
Today, this press conference, every press conference is a show. It's an opportunity to sell the fight. Everyone sat on that table should be aware, the fighters should be aware, the young ones, that it's an opportunity to grow their profile. The promoters should be aware that it's an opportunity to beat the drum. And everyone should be playing their part on the stage. It's a stage for a reason. Go and sell.
To be fair, I was talking to somebody that's just come into media, and I said, that is part of it. Not just you, but our job is to ask questions. And we're not purposely trying to be, annoying or trying to do stir. But at the end of the day, it's our job to ask, and it's your job or the fighter's job to either say no or find an avenue to manoeuvre out of it. Am I lying?
Yeah, no, that's the game. That's the game. Some fighters don't want to talk. Some fighters are just in fight mode. But I do feel like, especially for young fighters coming through there should be somewhat of an education process with the PR teams of the promoters, just explaining that the press conference before the fight isn't just something, I've got to do the press conference. It's like let me go and get some more followers. Let me go and raise my earning capacity. Less so when they're earning what they're earning on Saturday night and it's of this level, but I'm talking about the smaller ones where you got prospects up there who don't want to say anything and they don't give me anything, and I'm like, well, this is your job.
Yeah, this is your stage.
No one's speaking to you otherwise. Come and say something. That's what I'm saying. But I think there does need to be a kind of education process implemented within promotional companies.
I will say, in their defence slightly, I think sometimes they're making way and they are starving.
100%.
They want to squeeze someone by the throat. And bearing in mind, they're probably not used to. So imagine making weight and then having cameras stuck in your face. And I know and I'm not saying it's part of the job, but I think it's something that they will gradually learn. Yeah. But who wants to talk realistically? I mean, these heavyweights, they're all right, but...
Yeah.
Who wants to talk when he's starving?
And that is the fighter side of it. I'll always go for the hype side of it, the interest side of it.
Yes.
And look, I get both sides. So I just want good pressers.
So talking of pressers, because there's a bit of they're taking down the old. So talking about this press conference, this event, obviously we're here for Usyk Dubois.
We are.
The undisputed heavyweight championship. Ooh.
It's exciting, isn't it?
To be honest, I'm excited.
Do you know how often that happens in the UK? Undisputed heavyweight championship?
Do you know what I did like as well when you brought up? But kind of it's your job anyway, though. But when you went,
come on, give me some love for that opening
then
speech.
it's Lewis, because I mouthed it and you said it, and I went, Dev.
Come on.
Dev.
What about the Frank Bruno reference? Yeah, Muhammad
Listen,
Ali.
all of that.
boxed it.
All of that. All of that. If you're a proper boxing fan, but when you say it like that, joking aside. It's
big.
It's huge.
It's big. It's huge. And yeah, it's going to be a pinch yourself moment. I guess you're in there on Saturday. Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be a pinch yourself moment to be in there
when the cheering goes up.
Either way, we will be witnessing history. With a Dubois win, as I say, he becomes the first undisputed heavyweight champion from the UK since Lennox Lewis. With an Usyk win, well, my goodness, he joins a very, very small club of elite fighters. I mean, he heads towards boxing immortality, as I said up there. They'll mention him with Muhammad Ali and all these guys when it's all said and done. Probably not yet, but when it's all said and done, they will.
Do you know what? I was speaking to a fighter yesterday who fought Ellie Scotney, and she was talking about when she fought at Madison Square Garden. I was asking her, what does it feel like to be fighting at the Garden? And she said, you know what? It wasn't until I watched somebody else fighting that I thought, I'm at Madison Square Garden. Do you feel like that a lot of the time? Because you're obviously busy, you're prepping, you're doing your research, you're talking to people, whatever. Do you sometimes come off of the stage and go, it's Dubois, Usyk, it's Fury, Usyk,
I'll probably do that like later. Like, I'm trying
when you get home,
trying to be more present and appreciate what I'm doing more, because you never know when it's your last one.
That can happen
at any time for any reason. So I try and appreciate more. I did enjoy today. I found myself, I was a bit nervous heading up to it and making sure my speech was right. I don't like going up there and reading speeches. I know it, tell it from the heart.
You're not a sight reader.
What does that mean?
When you can have the script, but you just it's an acting term. Look it up. Basically you can have the script there and you can just look down, but you make it look like you're not reading.
No,
so you can actually have it, but you can just look down. You see it all the time. They'll go blah blah blah, and they make it look. They might look down and look over there, but realistically, they're trying to make it look like.
Gotcha. No, mine. I just rehearse it. I rehearse it. It will come out up there.
To be fair, though, I've often wondered, do you rehearse it? And I don't think that's a bad thing if that is your thing, if that makes sense.
I write it and I rehearse it on FaceTime with Mrs. Sahni or in person with Mrs. Sahni. We'll go through it.
I like it.
She'll
get
help
the missus
me.
Involved.
Yeah, she's been incredible for this sort of things. Like she'll come up with little things to help me remember. So say Usyk is doing this. Why don't you think of Usyk doing this? And it will help you remember it. And it's like,
good.
Okay.
That's nice.
Good stuff. So that's kind of the secret, really. It's out now, isn't it?
It is, but I tell you what, she's become what they call a boxing wife, because whether you are a coach or you are, I don't know, mums and dads driving somebody to that you have to kind of either get on board or sit at home.
Everyone plays their part, right? So Mrs. Sahni is a big part of this, and Daniel Dubois could be a big part of history. So listen, on Saturday.
Let's quickly talk about that, because I want to talk about a few of the other fights, but I sat there the other day thinking, like, Dev's seen this journey, and we've kind of touched on it before, but you can tell when somebody's different, can't you? I know there was a lot of banter backwards and forwards today about whether, but you've been in this camp, you've sat down, you've talked to him.
Yeah.
What's your thought?
My thought is, obviously at the launch press conference, there was a lot of talk about the low blow, and I think that was necessary at the time to revisit and rejuvenate the interest in the rivalry and tell the story about Usyk versus Dubois. It is undisputed, but there's been a bit of a route to this rematch. So I think we needed to tell the story there. But since that, it's like Daniel Dubois has amnesia. He doesn't actually remember the first fight. I don't think he remembers anything from that Usyk fight or anything before that. It's like all he knows is he knocked out Miller, he knocked out Hrgovic, he knocked out Joshua at Wembley. He's basically 3-0, and he's looking to knock out Usyk on Saturday night. I think
Is that too many punches to the head then?
Oh, maybe. But look, every time you try and draw him in on it or talk about it, he says, that's in the past, I'm done, I'm a man of the
do you know what
future."
though? Sorry to cut across you, but I think actually that's probably quite a good tactic. He's not allowing negativity.
100%.
And everybody deals with it different, but he's not. He's saying, I am not allowing that thought into my head.
Yeah.
Effectively, isn't it?
No, it's good. And what that shows, actually, is mental strength, which is the very opposite of all of the barbs and the digs aimed at Daniel Dubois.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Mental strength. Daniel Dubois is mentally strong. How about it?
I think everyone was playing a mental game today. I just think, sometimes just to release a bit of tension, we could have had a bit more of a laugh and a joke. However, I do appreciate this is massive, isn't it? Especially for Dom.
It's big. Can't wait. 90,000 plus. Daniel Dubois, Wembley Stadium, 90,000 plus, 2 fights in a row. It's going to be amazing. I look forward to the ring walks. I know Usyk's one will just be epic because it always is. Those ones against Tyson Fury where like the camera like goes in and zooms in on him and he just looks like such a don. I know it's going to be epic. And I hope with Daniel Dubois, it's exactly like it was against Anthony Joshua.
We've talked about this before.
That was possessed. He was possessed. He would not be denied that night. If I see that look in his eyes, if I see those broad shoulders, if I see that walk,
then, with the eyes looking just straight on
go,
it's crazy.
Then we know we are in for a fight.
We know that it's game over.
Yeah.
Don, I'm guessing that you've kind of spoken to him as well. I mean, tactically, he's kind of pitting his wits, and I know it's not about him and it's a team effort. But when it comes down to it, he must feel quite nervous. He's pitting his wits up against Usyk's coach.
Of course, and Don will be nervous. He will get nervous. He's like an emotional guy, and I love that he is finally getting his flowers. He spoke about before the Anthony Joshua fight. Obviously, he's on the farm, and the horses could sense that he was a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, and they all came towards him, and he sort of petted them, and they looked after each other. So this is a man who is a very human man, right? And this means a lot to him. To already have a heavyweight champion is mountaintop stuff, but this is way beyond that, and. I love the idea of Don Charles having an undisputed world heavyweight champion. That would make me really happy. Yeah,
he's a good guy, isn't he, to be fair. Lawrence Okoli, Kevin Lorena. Brilliant. That's a good fight, isn't it?
It's a brilliant heavyweight fight. It's a proper test for Lawrence Okoli. I'll tell you that for free. I mean, Lorena's coming to fight. Lorena says that he's a disruptor. He plans on disrupting the heavyweight division on Saturday.
When did we see him disrupt, though, before?
He nearly disrupted Daniel Dubois.
He nearly did, to be fair.
He nearly disrupted Justice
You know when you're like, what's going on?
But the word I've said there is nearly. Nearly isn't good enough. So let's find out if he's got the power not just to hurt a good heavyweight, but to finish a good heavyweight.
Yeah.
And he might not get the chance to find out, because Lawrence Okoli knocks people out in the first round these days.
Not only that, have you seen how beefy he's looking?
He was
looking hench.
Yeah, it was £260 for his heavyweight debut. That feels like it was too heavy. I think that was heavier than Tyson Fury in some fights.
Yeah.
Too much. So
he is really. I'm telling you, he's kind of he's slimmed down, but he looks bigger. If that kind of.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm curious to see what he does look like on the scales. He's had more notice for this fight. Still not an awful lot of notice, but I'm curious. He's like a kind of wild card in this heavyweight mix, is Lawrence Okoli.
But they've both had a similar journey as well. They've both gone through the weights as well. So that's why I find this quite intriguing.
They've been linked to fight at cruiserweight, at bridgerweight. I think there was a purse bid ordered because Okoli had the title. He vacated it. Lorena then won the title as well. So they've been linked. They've been around each other, and they're going to be punching each other's heads in on Saturday.
Can't wait. Right. Anybody else just that you're looking forward to apart from obviously those two fights?
Yeah, look, I'm curious to see how Soldakis gets on coming back against the Ukrainian fella. That Ukrainian fella is
he's decent,
heavy-handed, unbeaten, and Sol needs. Look, he's wanted for a long time. step up in opposition. Of course, he lost that fight to David Adelaide, but it's he just got out of there in a round. He didn't take any punishment or anything like that. Just got caught. That happens in heavyweight boxing. So I think we'll really find out what Sol Dacres is about on Saturday.
I think this is I wouldn't call it a make or break, but I would definitely say we will find out, because this kid can fight.
Yeah, 100%.
This kid can fight. Let's
100%.
not get it twisted.
Looking forward to it.
I think he's had 19 KOs, has he not?
Yeah, from 21
something
wins,
like that.
something crazy, heavy-handed.
Yeah. Well, listen, Dev, thank you so much, and Mrs. Sahni, well done for helping.
Come on, Mrs. Sahni.
It's all good. Come
It's all
on.
good. It's all good.
Is she coming on Saturday?
No.
Is she not? Or she don't like watching fights?
No, she does, but I just don't want to be worried about family members.
Yeah.
And, I've got to crack on with my job.
Keep focused. Listen, you're doing a brilliant job, and thanks. You always spend some time with me, and I appreciate
No problem
that.
at all. Nice to see you, Jackie. All right.
Thank
Cheers.
you.